Honestly, the cards are still repeating to be, and the cards, sorry guys, a little bit tired today, but they do seem to be coming out very, very positive, more and more and more. And it doesn't matter how many times I pull this, for whoever this resonates for. And again, you're all going to be at different sort of avenues or junctures throughout this journey. So in other words, if some of you are getting this message, you might be in the throes of this energy or about to be. I did do sort of a little bit around the time frame for whoever this resonates for. Again, time frame is going to be a little harder to gauge, simply because, again, even though you're all Libras, you're all making these decisions at different times, so they may stagger out. You don't all make decisions on a Saturday. You don't all make, love decisions on a Tuesday and that kind of thing. So what I'm seeing here overall, though, is the cards are incredibly positive. So I'll try to pull from the other decks just depending on time. I have some issues with my internet right now, so it might cut out on me, but I'm going to just give it a go and see what happens. So I have to keep it relatively short. Okay, so we're starting out with the card of the Empress. And I got to tell you, all these are all coming out as major arcana. Now, we all know the Empress energy it does represent abundance. It does represent mother energy. So it also can be, kind of that love energy and all of that as well. But it definitely, to me, is representing for some of you. Like I said, this is going to be coming through as, like 3 is also a card of expansion in whatever it is that's, around money or love, this kind of thing, and fertility. So, I mean, overall, the Empress is all about good luck coming in, and it does represent success. So I feel like this is kind of you maturing into this energy. There's a sense of absolute control and attracting things to you. Even though you may not feel like you actually have full control of this is something that's just around the corner for you, and it's going to put you in a really good spot. So what I see here is, again, it's clarified. The Empress is clarified, but the 10 of Pentacles, it does not get much better than that. So like I said, whoever this resonates for, it is going to be an incredible, life-changing event that is about to happen, because this is blossoming energy. Whatever you are currently doing is going to put you in the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. This is longevity. This is family happiness. This is ultimate peace of mind, really, on a level of securities. So what I am seeing here again is that your ideas are about to blossom. There is something here about, having a lot of things available to you, that will help you to build up your resources clearly. So there is something here about opportunities abound and establishing yourself in some way, because this is going to be life-changing money. Financial obligations are about to sort of ease. There's going to be a lot of things that change with all of this in around practical matters. The fact that we are dealing with the Empress, again, is also a high level of emotional satisfaction, especially around family, creative projects. And hi, show empathy, hi. But like I said, these 2 cards in themselves are really spiritually energizing as well. So all the answers that you need and the things that you've dreamed of are about to come through. There is something here. I show empathy. I'm pretty good, just doing what I do nonstop. I don't like to slow down too much. I stay on the vitamin B. I stay on the matcha green tea and the ginseng, and I just keep going. But anyway, what I see here is, and I hope you're doing well too, but what I see here overall is, like I said, this is you nurturing yourself. This is you putting you first. There's a lot of things that kind of come around with this card. Being your own boss. It's also, feeling like you have something to contribute here as well. So I just overall feel like this is just going to brighten up, brighten up your world in a lot of different ways. But of course, as I said, the priority here is going to be about establishing yourself in some way, and certainly financially. This is money that can be passed on. This is not, an influx of, a small amount. I'm not saying that, whatever a small amount is to you, if 4,000 is a small amount, 2,000 is a small amount, I don't know. But whatever this is, it seems to be something about money that will continue on past its initial like inception of the idea and the initial how do I say that? Just the initial, whenever the money comes through, it's going to go beyond that. So it's like there's an influx of money that will just be coming in periodically that allows you to, you're just being infused with money over the long haul. I'll put it that way. But Ten of Pentacles, like I said, it's where you can sort of pass the power down. It's where you can pass things on. And it does seem to be more than just on a financial level. It's, you know, passing on more of a family stable life, or stable life in around family. This one is actually more, sorry, hi Ariza. It's not for the collective, but I should probably do one maybe for the collective at some point. I just always have so little time, so I throw it out there just whenever I can. But like I said, whatever and I will say this though, if you found this reading, there's a good chance that this actually can relate to you as well, because this, I don't feel that we just sort of come upon things, you know, haphazardly. When it resonates with you, it's because it resonates with you. There's a part of you that is actually already in this energy. So anyway, moving on past this. So again, I do feel like abundance, stability. There's definitely prosperity here. There is definitely some kind of consolidation of money. And I feel like it's going to help you to expand your overall financial state. So like I said, whatever this is that's coming in, everything's just sort of fallen into place. I'll do a question here at the end, but right now I'm just going to finish this part of it first, just because we just got into it. As I say, I mean, something of a dream that's coming true here in a sense, because there's also that sense that, you know, there's a rich emotional bond that you're connecting to in regards to whatever this is that's coming in for you. So there's something here that has, you know, the ability to, sorry, I'm just trying to stabilize this little makeshift camera scenario here I've got going. But I just feel like overall you have a lot of things that will allow you to provide you with more freedom in your life. So like I said, this is definitely something where everything starts to click. It's where people and things start to, you know, line up. People want to assist you. There's more of a, you know, a rich emotional bond with the people in your life. And it doesn't have to be direct family, but people that you consider to be family, things of that nature. But I definitely feel like it's in around your stability for sure that you seem to be concentrating on right now. But this is definite material success. And I definitely feel, as I said, this is the main energy out, the Empress. And what followed was the Ten of Pentacles. So there's also an indicator here with the Queen of Wands. This is kind of a collaborative effort. There's some decision up ahead that's going to be a pretty significant one. But even with the Queen of Wands, like I said, Queen of Wands still speaks to, like, this is all practical things that are happening in the practical world. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very, you know, go get them, sort of take action kind of person, you know, could be very entrepreneurial in their mindset, but also represents Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it doesn't have to be that you are representing as that sign, but certainly your energy is coming through as, you know, very mature, kind of person. Could even have a little bit of a duality within yourself here with the Lovers card next to that. Also, Gemini might be present in here as well, but very strong maternal energy is coming through here. And I definitely feel like there is a lot of wisdom and knowledge in these cards, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who really has a certain magnetism. You know, in the negative, it would be kind of a nervous energy, but in the positive, this is about an exuberant energy, very passionate about the things that she does or he does. And there's a lot of flair with whatever they do. They bring a lot of attention to it. Sorry, guys. Just going to wait for that to pass. So the other part of this is even in terms of emotions and with a coupleship, for those of you involved in a relationship, I feel like there's a very strong energy here of, you know, intense emotions into the positive. You know, there's a real strong alliance sort of energy. I feel like there is good news that's coming in here. I definitely feel like you're focusing on, you know, if you are focusing on a relationship or even whatever this coupleship is, it just feels like it's more harmonious coming in. Things are going to change and become more harmonious. So news is on the way about a situation that concerns you, possibly another here as well. But I just feel like this is even kind of a spiritual connection here that could also be relevant. But this energy is very much around family, very, very much around your stability. So I feel like you will, again, this is just around the corner. The energy of this is very, very, very close. When I did pull time frame cards, some of them kind of speak to in around like a 2 month sort of time frame, 2 to 3 month sort of period. But I feel like there'll be news that comes in before that. But even with that, the Four of Wands, there's just a lot of enthusiasm along this path. And it just feels like you are empowered. I feel like, again, lots of energy, lots of enthusiasm, lots of creativity. The Four of Wands, for sure, lots of stability coming in here in this next short while for, again, whoever this resonates for. But the fours definitely are around your foundation. It's definitely something that's stable and solid, and it feels like it's been worked for. So, it's a grounded, really grounded energy here as well. So again, even around a marriage sort of situation or a partnership, there's something that's very committed or very solid about it. So again, the home feels solid. The home feels, very safe and secure. And it feels like friends and all of these things are starting to, everything's solidifying in this energy. You are entering a new prosperous period in a profession, and it does impact the household or the family or your stability. And it's definitely feeling like it's a creative project here as well, but you're really feeling quite like you're on the right path. This is the right direction for you. So continue, do not stop. Whatever it is you're doing, do not stop. Okay, so this is kind of the time frame cards. Actually, maybe before I do, no, I'll do that. So before we get into, so the next cards out are the time frame cards. And again, the Two of Cups, all of that. Again, there's a little ambiguity around the time frame because all of you make different decisions, different dates. I'm making it on one day. It could take you 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So again, the energy will stagger out, but it still feels like you're in the right energy. Every one of these cards, big, big positive cards. Your Libra energy comes out here as well. Sorry, guys. Just letting that pass. God, you'd think I was at the airport. Anyway, but I'm not. Okay, so even with the cups here, I mean, that still indicates that something could be, happening in the summer months, but I feel like this is, whatever's happening in the summer months is kind of proceeding forward. So it's going into kind of that 2 month, 1 to 2 months sort of time frame, possibly 3, again, for some of you. But I still feel like this 2's coming through very, very strong. So there's information or something that's coming in first, obviously, because this is kind of, I see 2 decision-making cards and an alliance, a very positive working alliance in some way here. So a partnership that is going to create some kind of emotional balance for you. And I do feel like this is, where your relationships and connections are a lot more amicable. So again, if there has been a lot of disputes, it feels like something is going to start to resolve after something happens here. You're getting some kind of a communication with that Queen of Swords, because there is possibly a contract coming in here, but there's a lot of cooperation to sort of move this partnership ahead. Like, it's a significant improvement in whatever this change of life is for you. So again, the Queen of Swords, I feel is, of course, can be kind of a combination of the traits here, but the Queen of Swords does still indicate that you're in that space of feeling empowered. I feel like when your own card comes out, I think this is more a sign of you being more in charge of that energy. So that energy of, being ambitious, being creative, things are coming through there's a lot more clarity about how you're moving ahead. It's both the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, very independent cards, and direct communication coming in here for you as well. So again, there is a feeling of, unity between partnerships that are important to you here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini also coming through very strongly. But again, very strong, self-reliant, problem solver energy. This is you being objective, pulling yourself away. Not a lot of emotional energy in this necessarily. I shouldn't say no emotional energy, but it just feels like, because there is happiness here, there's abundant feelings, but it just feels like the energy here is going to be, you're just being more I don't want to say indifferent, but separated from the energy to some extent. So in other words, it's like you've got an objective sort of approach to things. So regardless of whether or not you're feeling all this emotion, it feels like you're just dealing with things in a very professional way. So something along that line. Sorry guys, plane. But they're both cards of high standards. So you're in the tail end energy of the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is all about the heaviness, the burden. You are moving forward though. So the heaviness, the burden, the journey has been a really tough one where there's been a lot laid out on you for responsibilities, but you are almost to the finish line because you're already in that energy. Ten of Wands means it is about to finish. Especially when it's followed up by the Chariot. That direction is right there. That direction is just around the corner. And again, there may be a destination that goes by car, but for the most part, because of the Chariot, but for the most part, that is a success energy. That is a card of having a lot of energy pushing towards something to really make it happen. The Chariot is more of an assertive energy. It is not one that speaks to, you know, being, it's like you're pushing through something in a very, Cancer is also coming in here as well, but you're pushing through and overcoming the obstacles. Very, very last ounce of energy you've got is going into this. So like I said, I feel like you're pushing really hard to create your own destiny and really open this up. You are so close. You just have to hold out a little bit longer. I feel like you just, whatever you've been working on, like I said, that agenda is now putting your focus into a new path. And it is your choice, you know, which direction you take. So it looks like you have a couple of directions more than, because the thing is 2 seems extremely, extremely significant here. 2 keeps coming up, 2 keeps coming up. And so I feel like, and even with the 7, this is a really lucky sort of period with the Chariot. So, you know, this is definitely energy that is helping you to see that you are almost at the finish line. Do not give up, whatever you do, because you are just about to change directions. So I'm going to do a couple of other quick cards here in around. Now I pulled this before, but I just want to see what are the things that are coming out for Libra for the next 3 months as far as careers. Who will this be impacting? Who does this affect? Who will this be impacting, and what does it affect? Okay, time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. What careers are affected or coming in for the next 3 months that will be affected by this abundance? Body work. So some of you, it might involve body work, massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise. 2 more. Talk to your angels instead of worrying and ask for divine guidance. And also the builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you into a deep sense of accomplishment. You're a builder. Any other careers coming in the next 3 months that will be benefiting from this energy of abundance? Okay, 2 wanted to come out. Environmentalist, earth angel, who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Let go, walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Interesting. And children. Life purpose involves helping, teaching children and healing children. Okay, so that's what I have for you, for whoever this resonates for in the next 3 months. Sorry, I wanted to take one more, which was the writing card. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So those are the ones that this immediate abundance energy will impact. I'm just going to do one more. Well, actually, might do 2 more. See how much time's left on my internet here. Okay, we'll do an advice card. What is the advice for the next 3 months? What is the advice for the next 3 months? Advice for the next 3 months. Advice for the next 3 months. Anger. Even though you're bursting inside, you need to remain calm. Dig deep. Find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. Okay. Next card out. Love. Before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. Richness. Search further. The deeper you explore this issue, the more truth you will find. It will be well worth the effort. Last one. Actually, 2 wanted to come. Reassessment. Time to take another look at the situation. There are many possibilities. However, each possibility will lead you to the same outcome. You have nothing to lose. Decisions. It's your decision whether you keep this up or let it go, but continuing will not change the circumstances or the outcome. All right, and one more on the other front. Sorry, that was the Dreaming Totems, Aboriginal by Neil Brown, I believe it was. Let me double check. Yep, Mel Brown, sorry. Okay, angel answers. Let's just do what is important for Libra to know in the next 3 months. Oh my God, the card that came out, abundance and get more information. Okay, what does Libra need to know for the next 3 months? What does Libra need to know for the next 3 months? Next 3 months. Wait for what? You're ready. Ready for what? Ask for help from others. There is something better. What are we talking about with the better? Also in terms of romance. So there's more than one thing that's coming through here. Romance seems to be affected here also. And bottom of the deck, within the next few months, don't stop, take action. Oh my gosh. Okay. And if anybody has a question, actually, let me just give you 2 seconds. I'll only answer one today, but hold on. Okay, we'll do one question on this, though, as well. So just, compromise came out, if that is relevant. What else do they need to know in the immediate for the month of July? What needs to be known for the month of July for Libra? Abundance still coming out. Reconsider what? Look for a sign and take action. But get more information. Okay, I'm going to leave that at that. Okay, and advice card from Archangel Power. What is the advice? What is the advice for Libra next 3 months? Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. And what else? When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So you could be a little bit either too closed off or too overspending. Okay, what else? Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively, you know just what to do. Okay, and what else? One more. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. Take action. There's a need for detoxification. So whether that's around you or others, last card, there's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave that one in short, but we'll answer maybe a quick question. What do we got here? Okay, so, show empathy. How does show empathy's partner or person think of them? How does show empathy their partner or person think of them? E. Okay, why the Lovers? Why the Nine of Swords? Why the Nine of Swords? Okay, well, it's a little bit confusing here, only because I definitely see the long-term card. So definitely it feels like this is somebody you might have known for a long term, or, you know, known for some time, because the Hierophant is coming out here. So as I say, I mean, the energy that I'm getting is that there's a lot of concern around a long-term connection. It definitely, you're in the reading here, of course, with the Libra energy. It feels like things are still kind of manifesting, because even though I see the Lovers card, it's like you need clarity on something, or somebody still has yet to make a decision around a connection, because the Lovers card is definitely promising, but somebody's doing a lot of worrying around Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is also here, Taurus energy. But somebody's doing an incredible amount of, you know, they're really, really, and I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but you're afraid that somebody's going to end something, or that there's going to be a conclusion to something. You know, that something will not go forward. I feel that it will be going forward, although, oh, you've lost your patience. Yeah, so I mean, I still feel like there's some hope in this connection, but even with the Magician card, it still feels like it's kind of still kind of in limbo zone to a degree. Because when I see Magician, to me, that's still, Magician is energy in the head. Like, it's not really, sorry, that stupid plane. It's like somebody's not ready to make a commitment. Sorry, I'm waiting for the plane. Hi, Andrea. Or Andre. Yeah, Andrea. Yeah, Andrea. Yeah, so what I see there is it feels like somebody's not really quite ready to make a commitment or stick to one thing or something like that. They're just not fully involved in it yet. Or they feel like there's too much pressure or something like that. Oh, that's him. Yeah, that sounds right. So it's almost like with that, it's not to say that it's not going forward. I don't feel there's no cards that indicate that there is a halt. I feel like one person is a lot more practical and, you know, and what's the word? And the other person is the reverse of that. Like, the other person is a lot more outgoing, and the other person is, you know, more traditional in the way that they deal with things. So I just feel like they feel pressured to make a decision. You're afraid that something might end, or something might, you know, get out of your way, out of hand in some way. But I just feel like everything is still going in the right direction. No cards indicate that it is not, especially too when I see the Lovers card out there. Like I said, there's still a lot of positive, hopeful sort of energy there. Like, it feels like somebody's very attracted to you still, even though there could be, I'm not sure if this is something coming at a bit of a distance, or is there distance or something like that, but they don't like confrontation, or somebody doesn't like confrontation. And it just feels like, even in terms of the love aspect, you know, it just feels like there's still, you know, somebody just doesn't really want to face a decision or something here, something like that. But I feel like there will be a decision coming in up ahead here. So I feel like you'll get that communication, not immediately, but it is going to be coming in pretty soon. So when I say not immediately, I don't feel like it's going to be coming in like within a week or two necessarily, although you might hear something. But because the Queen of Swords is still that energy to me, that something is being kind of held at a little bit of a distance. And so maybe it's some kind of communication that isn't really heartfelt. It's almost a little conflictual. Sorry, one sec, guys. Okay, so, but yeah, so what I see there with that Queen of Swords is, you know, somebody's just going to be a little bit more curt in the way that they speak. I'm not saying that there's any end or anything like that coming through here in terms of emotions, but somebody's just a little bit sharp, or gets right to the point on things. You know, and so it feels like, you know, emotionally, like I said, there's attraction here, but it just doesn't feel like it's a very warm communication, something along that line. But either way, I still feel like there's a lot of things going here that are still coming in a good way. Because like I said, there's nothing here that that really speaks to a halt. Is just, you know, you're kind of up in your head, or somebody's up in their head about how things are going forward. Hopefully that gives you a little peace of mind. Okay, what else do we have there? I'll do one more and then my thing might cut out on me. So, one more second here. Ariza, did you have a question? So I'm going to time it out pretty soon here, guys. So I'm just trying to look through the comments here, but you're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Show empathy. Yeah, but everything's still going in a positive direction there, so don't worry. But yeah, it didn't look like busy so much as it looked like avoidant. But it's just, you know, prolonging the inevitable. I mean, they will make a decision pretty soon. All right. Well, last card out. Let's just do, for fun, Fortune Oracle. Okay, what's coming in terms of Fortune Oracle cards in month of July, August, July and August, July and August. Yeah, it's what I would say. He's not an overthinker type. He likes to stay within the rules. And what's happening for July and August? Unity, Mountain, Eagle. Last card, Abundance. Well, I think it's pretty clear, guys. You're on the right path. Again, for whoever this resonates for, your energy might be a little bit staggered out, but for the most part, everything still looks amazing. Lucky times ahead of you, along with good news, success, prosperity, time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, hope, radiating and attracting great love. So people are definitely going to be supportive of you. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Amazing. Okay, leaving it at that. Take care and never give up, folks, because you never know what's around the corner. Every day is a new day. Keep moving forward.